welcome to Misery Zone. My name is Kurt Burdick, and I am the current creator of this book called Death of Power. A Kickstarter is going on to do a print run of this right now. Links are is below in the summary of this video. And this is a book plate that you can get. Look at that. Look at that little, just wants to give you a hug. Look at that, it's going to give you a hug. It's going to give you a little kiss. And so yeah, this is the book I have going on right now. Besides that, I have been reading some manga lately, and the most recent one was Search and Destroy by Atsushi Kaneko. And this book is based on and kind of a retelling of Dororo, or using the characters and the concepts of Dororo, but modernizing them and kind of putting them in a kind of a cyberpunk world where there are robots which are called creeps, and which is a slang term, a derogatory term for that is derived from creature, because they call the androids in this world creatures, and the humans are called hues, and that's the creatures derogatory term for humans. So yeah, it's really interesting. So in a way, Atsushi took Dororo and kind of the world of Astro Boy and melded them together to create Search and Destroy. And it's a really slick comic, really beautiful, and really interesting, and a really nice printing by Fantagraphics. Really good paper. This is, I guess, Atsushi Kaneko. He's acclaimed. It's a massive, and he should be. I mean, he's a very great artist. Very stylistic. I guess this is my first book I've read of his. His breakthrough book was called Bambi and Her Pink Gun, and it is my mission to find that book because that sounds amazing. So I'll do a reading of this opening and look at a couple of the elements that I really enjoyed in this book. And the first thing that really that I really noticed, that really struck me, is the style. Like very good sense of graphic design and composition in the book. Like, that's a really cool logo. And it almost feels like his brushwork is done with brush as opposed to was it a G pen or anything like that. But with the face, he's getting these really interesting thick to thin lines, which is you know, I don't know. I don't necessarily like associate the thin to thick lines with manga, but you know, there's a lot of manga out there, so I haven't obviously read anything. So in this opening, this guy is getting attacked. This android or creature is getting attacked, and when the stomach is opened up here, there's a liver. A liver. Looks like a kidney. It's a liver. And this creature that attacked this other creature is it looks like it's taking it out. And this is the city where the majority of the story happens. Really nicely drawn dog here. And interesting simplification of environment. And this is a city. It very much feels like Metropolis or Astro Boy. And see these people walking around. These little brats. Goddamn brats. Bugging a poor defenseless creature robot. So I think in this story there was some type of war between humans and robots, or that robots were used in battle but are now just kind of discarded. That's a very nice drawing. So let's see here. Let's start reading it from here. All right, I'll do my best with the reading. Oh, I really like the stylization of this jacket that this one, our central character, is wearing. It's like this simplified thing. And I wonder if they inked around that to create these dots and, you know, fur effects, or if that was with like a gouache, or white gouache, or a white ink afterwards. I think it feels like it's done around it, you know. Like he outlined these shapes and then filled in the black. But I don't know. Really nice expressions. I noticed that Atsushi Kaneko is really good with expressions, and really good with you know, just you know, and design and everything. Well, I guess he's really good with everything, so fuck him. Okay, so let's see. Ugh, what is that stench? Ugh, stinks. It's coming from that a creature? Filthy drunks. Ugh, I'm going to throw up. It smells like a wild animal. And that's gonna come in. There's gonna be a return to that and why it smells that way. Little communist Dororo. Okay. Hey! That hurts! Let me go! You'll be sorry you laid your creech paws on a bona fide human. Humans, nah. You're lower than a sewer rat. That suits me better, a rat than a machine. Uh-oh. Some dancing. Some robot dancing for a robot. I mean creech. Keep it down while I'm eating. Of all the days for you to show that face again, having to look at it will spoil the flavor. So this guy is munching down on, it looks like oysters. Ha! You're a creech. Like you can even taste anything. And then this nice little close-up of the eye, like he knows something that she doesn't. Doro, for attempting to rob me, I applaud your guts.
It's almost a shame I have to rip them out.
Really nice dialogue. I think Atsushi's also really good with dialogue too. And look at all these oysters, just in this interesting. I wonder how they explain. It almost feels like these characters are a combination android and replicant from like Blade Runner.
Please, finally dice it until no evidence remains, then dispose of it discreetly. After all, killing a Hugh, I think that's how he's supposed to say. After all, killing a Hugh is a serious crime.
Murderers! Gar! So, it looks like this character is called, instead of Dororo, it's just Doro.
In the Civil War, you'd have gotten a medal for killing a human. How times have changed.
So yeah, I guess there was a civil war between the humans and creatures. I really love his design and motion that he like puts in there. He draws women really, really, really well.
Ha! That's true. But that's the life of a soldier. Wring what you can out of us until we break down. So you make more, and when the job's done, chuck us in the trash anyway. It's why this city's overflowing with leftovers today.
So, like, the leftover soldiers, maybe the Civil War was just between two factions, like human factions, and they were using creatures to fight the battle. And so maybe that's it. I can't really remember.
And why, even now, do we do your dirty work? Am I wrong?
So this is a Hugh talking to a Creech. So, do you have it or not, Kick?
Sure, I got my hands dirty and kept yours clean.
Much obliged. I've made the transfer to your Black account. Beep, 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 beep. So he just Venmo'd some money to him for getting this, I guess.
Hey you, shit stain. Stop right there.
This background reminds me of one of my a comic I really love, Martial Law, by Pat Mills and Kevin O'Neill. There's a lot of interesting stuff in that book. And I've noticed, and it's a technique I think I'm going to start trying to incorporate, is just this, using this silhouette.
Outline.
This, white silhouette.
Outline, I mean outline.
To separate a character from the background.
Am I recording anything?
I do that a little bit, but I think I'm going to do more of it, especially with complicated backgrounds like this. We're booked up tonight. Go somewhere else. You deaf or something? And I love just how flowy these line marks are. It's so good. I said, get out of here. And the subtlety of the expressions are really, really good. What are you? Creech or Hugh? Which? That was the sound of the snow, I guess. That's how snow sounds. Yeah, when you hear that, you know it's snowing. Okay? Alright. Did I confuse you? It's the slang they use around here. What backwater or hole did you crawl out of anyway? Hugh means someone like him. Hugh like human. Creech means us creatures. And she pulls her lip, show the gears. Well, which are you? Hand. This hand gets a kind of a western feel to it. Oof. Talk about a kludgy patch job. You're a walking pile of mismatched vintage parts. How much of you's machine and how much is human? Beep, 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 beep. Hey, can't you hear me, junkyard? Are your ears broken? Or is it your head? Hey, hello? Getting the Wolverine schnick. Screek.
You're some kind of freak. I'm tired of looking at you. Get lost. She pulls a gun. I think this is really providing an opportunity to make some of my best sound effects yet on this channel. Yum, 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 yum. So he's just eating a bunch of food, living the dream. How can you gorge yourself like that? Just watching it makes me ill. You can't have any. These are all mine. Oh man, this guy's living the dream. It's a rare species from Normandy coast in France. Nearly extinct. Food. That's how I spend every single one of your dirty pennies. But isn't eating just a way to acquire supplemental energy for you? Why go to such lengths? And he sticks out his tongue. Blah, blah. 'Cause of this. It's a human tongue. A real one. Ugh, it's pretty disgusting. What in the hell? He's like, just tripped out. That is a very really interesting idea. I really, really like this idea. Sure, a creature's tongue's got sensors to analyze taste, but it can't compare to the complex neural connections in a human tongue. When I eat something delectable, a massive overcurrent races through my entire body. It's ecstasy. So, like, for this robot to have a human organ, or in this case, a human tongue, it's almost like turns the process of eating into a drug for this robotic being. So it was a really neat idea. I really like just the concept there. And this book has a lot of really great concepts. Now I think I may actually be sick. And it's like, all these oysters. Jesus. Isn't that just the organic polymers in your skin distending due to the excess energy? One of these days, they'll burst. You don't get it. That's what makes it so delicious. Oh man, I didn't know robots could be American. That's great. You know what? Now I'm pro AI. I didn't know they could be like this. That's amazing. Damn. That's good. Yeah, let me go, you scrap metal. Let me go. That would be me. I mean, I'd be that girl in this world. Come on, quit wriggling. Wriggling? Or that's a hard word to say. Wiggling? Quit wiggling. But it says with an R. Wriggling. Okay. Wow. All right. Again, very great expressions. Very subtle and good. And yeah, again, with the thick to thin lines and the design textures here, it's really, really cool. Hey, who the hell are you? He's walking up. You lost, buddy? How'd you get in here? Well, stop right there. And then it shows like the guard in the slick guard, robo guard in the front, cut in half. I said great panel, just beautiful. You see the arm get cut off, the neck get cut off. Ah! Oh God, she's a communist. Dear God. Joe! He's like trying to save his oysters. Oh, first save the oysters. Then the robo stripper and all the robo guards, which I do like the fact that they look like they're a specific model, that he just hires this one type of guard. And that's interesting. It's like a nice subtle thing in there. I love how he has his motions with these motion lines that, again, looks like he's using a brush on them. Could be wrong, but it's really cool. Pew, 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 pew. And she's jumping up, or he's jumping up. Really nice image here. That is really cool. Bam! Bam, 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 bam! Woo! And they duck. Beep, beep, pew! Arms. Ooh! The running leg into the eye. Oh, so good. Really nice motion lines here. Really like it. Usually, it's interesting just because these motion lines feel more organic than in a lot of manga. She got this little, ouch! Yeah, I feel for you, Creech. Even though you're a robot, I know it hurts. She's all excited. This guy's, oh, Jesus. What are you? Who are you? Don't you know who I? What? This guy, this robot gangster is just blown away, like doesn't know what the hell's going on. Why are you? Beautiful, like close up. He's really good with doing the variety of shots, like from establishing shot to extreme close up to like an over the shoulder shot to another extreme close up to a close up. And it looks like he used some type of screen dots, some white screen dots to give that, so this is a robotic eye. This is what they're seeing. Beep. And kind of like great hero shot here with like everyone just, dispatched behind her. Why are you so angry? And I love the design of this hair. And really good black and white balance here. Like that. Oh man, that's so good. Like a hipster Creech human. Ding, ding. No, you can't have. These are mine. They're all mine. And he's like reaching out with his fat fingers to grab a gun. Mine. No. Looking at the tongue. That is mine. He pulls a gun. Beautiful, beautiful illustration. Look at that. So good. Really good close up here. I like how this mouth is drawn. And it's interesting if you look at it. Okay, so that's the real tongue. This is a robot tongue in there. So she's saying that is hers. And that's just great. And the expression there. And then the, I guess, like the alien milk that's in the robots in Alien. Starts like, I imagine this is probably, for some reason I feel like this would be blue. I don't know why. Ding! Great face. Great design for the face, too. Very iconic. A little scalpel comes out of her thumb. She looks at the tongue. She's getting all creeped out. This guy's about to vomit. Takes the tongue. Puts it in a freezer casing. As one would have in the future for, doing organ transplants, on the go. Puts it in there. He just stays there. And she walks off. shit. Like, this is poor Doro's like just freaking out. And she just walks over Doro. He's like, oh, it stinks. So that is the beginning. And again, let's just take a look at some of the artwork here. It's just very stylish and cool and really beautiful. Here, some detectives start like trying to figure out what exactly happened, and one of the police officers is a Creech. They have a Creech also, and on the police force. So, this is the next villain that this character is going to confront. And I really love the concept of this gun. This gun is really, really great. And this character is a weapons dealer. He's a Creech weapons dealer that provided weapons during the Civil War. And he goes, a superb weapon. Unlike a bullet, the superheated air doesn't splatter repulsive blood everywhere. We must add them to the product lineup for next season. So this just shoots a heated pulse of air at such an extreme extent it burns a hole through its target. And I just love that concept. It's just so good. And looks like our hero, or our main character, is going to attack this weapons dealer, this Creech weapons dealer. But before she does, she gets her tongue stolen from Doro. And thus, hilarity ensues. And yeah, just really beautiful art, really engaging story, and a really good reimagining of Dororo. Very, just taking the concepts of the yokai and using these kind of androids called creatures as in place of the yokai or the demons that are in Dororo. Very, very beautiful art. I'm not going to read from it, but I want to show some of the art in Volume 2. It looks like Volume 3 is coming out this next October, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really love this sequence here. And I think Volume 3 is going to be the final volume, so it'll be nice to have this collection, Search and Destroy, with Dororo. So like in Dororo, this character. Oh God, what's her name? Haya. What's her name? That's mine. Give it back. All right, give me 1 second. Let me find her name. Oh, another thing that's really interesting and creepy about this this weapons dealer, and why he's a weapons dealer, is he, or that Creech, sees the most beautiful thing in the world to be human tears. So that is one of the reasons he's a weapons dealer, and wants to make the world a beautiful place by making people cry. At least it's logical, I guess. Jesus. But let me find the name. Hayaku. Yeah, Hayaku, and it's based on the
the main character from Dororo. But anyways, totally unimportant. I just wanted to take a look at some of these really... They go into a kind of a robot S&M club. As I don't know what the future holds, but the likelihood of a robot S&M club being in existence in the future is relatively high. So like I would almost I think if there was a poly market for fucking will there be a robot S&M club in 20 years, I think it's almost a safe bet to say probably. I mean, yeah, will it be as cool as this? That is also a guaranteed no. It will not. It will be very cringy and embarrassing, like most things in life. But at least in this comic, it seems really cool. I mean, you know, fucking tie me up and beat me off. I mean, beat me, not off. Just maybe. I don't know. Okay. But look how cool that is. That looks so rad. I love these designs. Such a good book. And so I definitely highly recommend it. And again, this is based on this book, Dororo. And yeah, it's going to be a cool collection to have, like these two books together. So I think next week I'll talk about Dororo. But for today, I'm just going to talk about, well, I just talked about this book. Did it? That's a book. Search and Destroy. Very good. I need to find Bambi and Her Pink Gun because that's like one of the best titles and the most Japanese title of any manga I think I've ever heard. My name is Kurt Burdick, maker of Death of Power. This Kickstarter is going on right now, and you can pick this beautiful little baby up along with issue 7 or issues 1 through 7 on the Kickstarter. So thanks for watching, and eventually I'll get better